Hello everyone, I'm your host Daisy Madan presenting the morning briefs of 27 April 2020. Total coronavirus cases in India comes to near 28,000, recording 1,396 cases in the last 24 hours, including 872 deaths. A video conferencing of State Chief Minister with Prime Minister Narendra Modi is scheduled today to discuss the latest situation at 10 a.m. Lockdown extension and exit strategy will also be reviewed. 9 chief ministers from East and Northeast India are likely to speak to PM Modi. South Korea issued a clarification that leader Kim Jong-un is alive and is well. Income Tax Department tweeted few hours ago. There is some report circulating on social media regarding suggestions by a few Indian Revenue Service officers on tackling COVID-19 situation. It is unequivocally stated that Central Board of Direct Taxes never asked IRS Association or these officers to prepare such a report. Relief package by the government may include a 6-month suspension of goods and services tax payments for the sectors that are badly hit, such as restaurants, aviation, hospitality, and real estate sector. The first coronavirus patient who administered plasma therapy has recovered completely and was discharged yesterday from Max Hospital, Saket. Postgraduate Institute of Medical Education and Research, popularly known as PGI in Chandigarh, said the Mycobacterium WMW vaccine is not a vaccine for coronavirus and will be used only as an adjunct. The last patient hospitalized in Wuhan recovered on Sunday. According to the National Health Commission, Wuhan has no patients of the disease left in hospitals anymore. Delhi High Court has directed medical equipment importer to cap at Rs 400 the price of each COVID-19 rapid test kit, which was ordered by Indian Council of Medical Research at Rs 600 per kit. Apart from urgent matters, Delhi High Court is expanding its functioning and will now take up matters related to the Protection of Women from Domestic Violence Act, matrimonial issues, criminal appeals, eviction cases based on bona fide requirement, and petitions in which convict is in custody. Badruddin Sheikh, senior Congress leader and Ahmedabad corporator, died on Sunday due to coronavirus after battling the infection for 8 days. Clearing doubts on rumors of change in retirement age of government employees, Minister of State for Personnel Jitendra Singh said there is no such decision taken by the government, nor there has been any such proposal discussed or contemplated at any level in the government. Home delivery of essential items has been started by Reliance Industries JioMart by tying up with the local Kirana stores in Thane, Kalyan and Navi Mumbai in Maharashtra. For fresh funding, Paytm digital payments firm held talks with US technology giant Microsoft to fight growing competition in the sector. Proposed fundraise may amount to around Rs 760 crores. As per the rumors, Samsung is working on a pop-up display camera in its Galaxy A80 model. The front of the device is clear without any notches or punch holes. Sunny Leone unveiled her abstract painting, which she had been working on for last 40 days. She called it as her lockdown piece of art and broken glass, sort of like our lives at the moment. And lastly, In a Twitter interaction, veteran actor Arun Govil, who played Lord Ram in Doordarshan's blockbuster show Ramayana, revealed recently that he has never been awarded or appreciated from central government or state government, nor did he get any commercial film offers after his roles as Ram. Alright, that is all for the day. Thanks for listening to India News Podcast. Catch up tomorrow for fresh newscast. Stay home, stay safe, stay tuned and stay updated.